Innovation is the ability to see change as an opportunity, not a threat. Steve Jobs. You have the power to be the boss of your own life. I'm your host, Monica Allen. I'm a wife, mom, entrepreneur, best-selling author, lifelong learner, and your biz bestie. I have a love and passion for all things small business. Growing my own company from $700 to over 7 figures annually, my goal is to bring you inspiration, business-focused topics and tips, encouragement, and a community that helps you launch, grow, and scale your business, whether you are a dreamer, a side hustler, or a seasoned entrepreneur. You are listening to the Become Your Own Boss podcast. Hello, boss builders, and welcome back to another episode of Become Your Own Boss. Today, we've got a short but exciting behind-the-scenes look into one of the secret weapons that's been helping me take this podcast to the next level. Now, we all know the importance of a compelling title and impactful show notes. They're the first thing our listeners see, and they play a pivotal role in whether someone decides to tune in or skip. But let's be honest, crafting the perfect title and notes, not always a breeze. That's where ChatGPT comes in. For those unfamiliar with ChatGPT, it is a cutting-edge language model by OpenAI. It's been my go-to for brainstorming catchy podcast titles since about April or May. I just share a quick summary of the episode, and ChatGPT suggests intriguing titles, making sure our episodes stand out. But that's not all. Show notes can be a challenge too. You want them concise yet informative. Once I have a rough draft, I turn to ChatGPT to help refine and polish. The result? Show notes that truly capture the essence of each episode and guide our listeners on what to expect. So, if you've been wondering how Become Your Own Boss manages to stay fresh and engaging, now you know one of our tricks. If you're a creator, consider tools like ChatGPT to elevate your content. Remember, it's not just about working harder, but also working smarter. That's it for today's quick tip. All completely written by ChatGPT. Thank you for joining me today. If you already use ChatGPT, I would absolutely love to know how you are using it for your business or your personal brand. Feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram. Again, I would just love to know how you are using it. If you're not using ChatGPT, I do strongly recommend you take a look at it because it can help you create content for social media, for your podcast, for many of the things you're doing. I look at it as a bit of a helper or an assistant, something that can simply make your work easier. This quick tip or episode was entirely written by ChatGPT, and I provided the following prompt. Write a script for a 2-minute podcast episode about how I'm using ChatGPT to help me with my podcast. The name of my podcast is Become Your Own Boss. I use ChatGPT to help me make my podcast titles and show notes more compelling. So this is the prompt that I put in ChatGPT and what I read to you earlier. And I actually did read it because some of it's not my natural words. I would probably go through and make some changes, but I did want you to see how ChatGPT can be helpful to you when it comes to preparing content for whatever you're working on. Truly, this week has been long. I am exhausted from waking up an hour or more before my alarm was set to go off the past couple of days. We still have home renovations happening, and in the middle of them finishing up our kids' bathroom, they had a leak that damaged areas in 2 rooms downstairs. In addition, this is the first full week of school, so it has felt extremely long. And of course, there's still a business to run. So needless to say, I am looking forward to this weekend because I am tired. So that is it for this episode today. Thanks again for tuning in. Remember, now is the time. Now is the time to level up, leave a legacy, and become your own boss.